The partial pressure of oxygen in the alveoli of the lungs is 1 equal to that in the blood, 2 more than that in the blood, 3 less than that in the blood, 4 less than that of carbon dioxide. Name the chronic respiratory disorder caused mainly by cigarette smoking. 1. Respiratory alkalosis, 2. Emphysema, 3. Asthma, 4. Respiratory acidosis. Reduction in pH of blood will 1. Release bicarbonate ions by the liver, 2. Reduce the rate of heartbeat, 3. Reduce the blood supply to the brain, 4. Decrease the affinity of hemoglobin with oxygen. Asthma may be attributed to 1. Accumulation of fluid in the lungs, 2. Bacterial infection of the lungs, 3. Allergic reaction of the mast cells in the lungs, 4. Inflammation of the trachea. When you hold your breath, which of the following gas changes in blood would first lead to the urge to breathe? 1. Rising CO2 and falling O2 concentration, 2. Falling O2 concentration, 3. Rising CO2 concentration, 4. Falling CO2 concentration. Approximately 70% of carbon dioxide absorbed by the blood will be transported to the lungs, 1. as bicarbonate ions, 2. in the form of dissolved gas molecules, 3. by binding to RBC, 4. as carbaminohemoglobin. How many O2 molecules can bind with single molecule of hemoglobin? 1. 8, 2, 6, 3, 4, 4, 4.5. To which part of hemoglobin does CO2 bind? 1. Heme, 2. amino group of globin, 3. iron of heme group, 4. carboxy group of globin. Which of the following condition is not responsible for shifting the oxygen dissociation curve towards left? 1. High PO2, 2. Low PCO2, 3. Low temperature, 4. High H plus ion concentration. Which factors favor the binding of CO2 with hemoglobin in tissues? 1. High PCO2 and high PO2, 2. Low PCO2 and high PO2, 3. Low PCO2 and low PO2, 4. High PCO2 and low PO2. In mature mammalian erythrocytes, respiration is 1. Aerobic, 2. Anaerobic, 3. Sometimes aerobic and sometimes anaerobic, 4. Absent. The amount of oxygen delivered to tissue by 1 liter of blood under strenuous condition is approximately 1. 5 ml, 2. 50 ml, 3. 15 ml, 4. 150 ml. Under which conditions will the oxygen dissociation curve move towards the right side? 1. Low PO2, 2. High PCO2, 3. High H concentration and higher temperature, for all of these. Carbon dioxide is carried in the blood mainly as 1. Sodium bicarbonate, 2. Potassium bicarbonate, 3. Carbaminohemoglobin, 4. Dissolved gas in plasma. Hemoglobin of a human fetus. 1. Has higher affinity for oxygen than that of an adult. 2. Has a lower affinity for oxygen than that of the adult. 3. Has similar affinity for oxygen as that of adult. 4. Has 2 protein subunits instead of 4. Thoracic cage of man is formed of 1. Ribs and sternum, 2. Ribs, sternum and lumbar vertebrae, 3. Ribs, sternum and thoracic vertebrae, 4. Ribs and thoracic vertebrae. Trachea is lined with incomplete rings of 1. Calcified cartilage, 2. Fibrous cartilage, 3. Hyaline cartilage, 4. Elastic cartilage. Lungs have a large number of alveoli for 1. Having a spongy texture and proper shape, 2. More surface area for diffusion of gas, 3. More space for increasing volume of inspired air, 4. More nerve supply. In mammals, ventilation movements of lungs are governed by 1. Muscular wall of lungs, 2. Intercostal muscles exclusively, 3. Diaphragm alone, 4. Diaphragm and intercostal muscles. Which of the following is a chronic respiratory disorder caused majorly by cigarette smoking, in which walls are damaged, due to which respiratory surface decreases? 1. Asthma, 2. Emphysema, 3. Silicosis, 4. Pneumonia. Pneumotaxic center can moderate the functions of the respiratory rhythm center. It is present in 1. Medulla, 2. Cerebrum, 3. Pons, 4. Cerebellum. Which of the following can alter respiratory mechanism? 1. Pneumotaxic center, 2. Chemosensitive center, 3. Respiratory rhythm center, 4. Both 1 and 2. Which of the following is not an occupational disease? 1. Silicosis, 2. Asbestosis, 3. SARS, 4. Pneumoconiosis. Occupational diseases are characterized by fibrosis of lungs in 1. Upper part, 2. Lower part, 3. Base of lungs, 4. mediastinum. Select the odd one. 1. Silicosis, 2. Asbestosis, 3. Emphysema, 4. Pneumoconiosis.